guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up, what's good with you? My name is Shanny. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So as you guys can see by the title, I'm doing a Jordyn Woods inspired makeup tutorial. If you guys have been paying attention to, you know, the stuff that has been going on, Jordyn has been in the media about the whole Chloe and Tristan, yeah, that whole situation. This video is not talking about the situation at all. I just like the way Jordyn's makeup looked in her Red Table Talk interview. Like her makeup was on point. So yeah, that's basically what this video is going to be about. If you wanted me to talk about the whole situation, I apologize, but I am not. And I'm just here for the makeup. I was just there, well, I wasn't just there for the makeup, but like I ended up staring at her face the whole entire time. So yeah, this is what the video is going to be about. I really hope you guys like this video, and let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with my brows. I don't normally do my brows on camera, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and do it on camera because Jordyn's brows, I was staring at her face the whole time. It's just so smooth and flawless. It doesn't look like she has too much highlighter on at all. She has a little bit of blush on, a little bit of bronzer. She has something going on her eyes. She has like a little highlight on her nose, but majority of it is just a flawless application. She has concealer on, I can see that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with the brows because the brows need to be on point. Okay, alright, so for my brows, I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil in the shade 5, and I'm going to do the majority of my brow with this pencil, but for the beginning part of my brow, I'll probably use this, the Foolproof Brow Powder from them, because I was going to do my brows with the Anastasia Dip Brow, but I can't find mine. I don't know where I put it. I cleaned up my desk today, and I don't know where nothing is. You already know how I do my brows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these bad boys in. Well, maybe I should talk about it. Yeah, I'm just underlining my brow like I normally do. And I'm not drawing on a shape, I'm just going off of what my brows are already doing. Come to the top, fill it in, and then define that arch. Alright, so that's the brows. Well, not really. Now I'm going to take the brow powder from Benefit, and I'm using this color right here. And this is an Anastasia brush. And we're just going to do some flicks to mimic hair up here. Alright, so the brows are filled in, and the concealer that I'm going to be using to sculpt them out is the Fenty Beauty Concealer in 445, this one right here. And honestly, y'all, I like this concealer, but then again, I don't like it because it keeps creasing up under my eyes. Like, I think it's too creamy for me because, girl, it just be sliding. And I set this concealer just like I set my other concealers. I just think this concealer is just a little too creamy for me, but I really like this concealer. I need a creamy concealer that's kind of matte so it won't do the creasing thing up under my eyes. Like, I hate to mention Tarte, but I had a love-hate relationship with Tarte too because I felt like that thing was too matte, but it never separated. That's the word I'm looking for. It never separated up under my eyes, even though I have creases. I get the creases thing, and I get that the concealer is naturally, and it's always going to crease. If you have creases up under your eyes, it's always going to do that, but I feel like it'd be separating. That's the thing about the concealer. I don't think I had this problem with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. Like, I might just have to go back to LA Girl, honestly. I totally skipped over the fact that I prepped my skin off camera. So, I moisturized with a Clinique moisturizer, the Absolute, no, Clinique. This is a Lancome moisturizer that I was using because I ran out of my Clinique. Then I took the Fresh Glow Water and sprayed my face with that, just in case you guys were wondering what's on my skin right now. Oh, and I'm moisturized with a Peter Thomas Roth moisturizer. Alright, moving on to the skin, because that's basically what the whole makeup look is about. So we're just gonna do skin first. Don't normally do this, but I'm not really doing eye makeup, so it's okay. We're doing skin first. For primer, I'm using the Ren Clean Skincare Perfect Canvas Primer. I mentioned this before, still love it. I actually need to like get some more because I think this is a limited edition primer and it just makes my skin so tacky. Everything just sits on it really nicely. So yeah, I like that aspect of it. It does make the skin around my nose a little sensitive. Just putting that out there for all my sensitive skin people. I am a little sensitive to it, but yo, my skin just be tripping. Like, it's like I can't put nothing on it. It's so irritating. Taking some more of the Glow Water from Fresh and just drowning my face in this. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be mixing foundations. I'm always mixing foundations, so I'm annoying. But I'm going to be mixing the Born This Way foundation with, well, no, not really mixing, but putting this in. I'm putting this in two different parts of my face. Let me just show y'all. So I'm taking the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation in the color 550, and I'm taking it on Beauty Blender and just putting this all over my face. Now I'm using this in the center of my face because I like the coverage of it, and I like that it's matte. Like, this is really a matte foundation. And then the Too Faced foundation is going to go on the perimeter. Now I'm taking Too Faced and putting that on the perimeter of my face. And this is going to keep the skin looking like skin. For under eye concealing, I'm taking the 445. And this is going to be the first concealer. I'm just going to pat that out. And then to add more of a highlight, I'm taking the color 410 and the Fenty concealer. Oh, another thing I noticed about this concealer, it oxidizes a little bit. In the bottle, it looks like really light, but then once you put it on and blend it out, it looks good. And I took it up under my cheekbone to bring out my cheekbone a little bit more. It's kind of like reverse contouring. And then I'm going to bronze, and then my bronzer is going to look like it's more popping because there's a lighter color up under it. So yeah, that's what I like to do. And then while I'm blending this out, it just gives this concealer a little bit of time to dry down a little bit and keep its coverage, because I don't want to blend all the coverage away, you know what I'm saying? I want my under eyes to look good. Okay, now we're going up under here, blending her out. Probably should have done my nose first, but it's okay. Y'all see what I'm saying about this concealer? It looks so good, but yo, it be greasing on me. Like, it just be separating, and I just be like, why, Fenty? Can we get a little bit more of a matte concealer? Not like a matte concealer, but like a little bit more matte than this concealer, because this concealer is a little too creamy for me, and I be really wanting to use it. Like, no, I do be using it, I just don't be caring about the creasing because it looks that good. And then I take the butt of the beauty blender and melt the rest of the concealer into my foundation. And then the butt of the beauty blender has my foundation on it, so it naturally makes everything blend together. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes so they don't crease too much. And I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. You already know. What I did want to ask y'all is, yo, I just dropped my setting powder. What I did want to ask y'all is, what is y'all favorite concealer for your under eyes? Because I be wanting my concealer under my eyes to be like good, you know. I need some recommendations. And I'm gonna leave my nose without too much setting powder on it because she had a little bit of glow on her nose. So I'm just trying to stay true to, you know, what she got going on. To set my face, or to set the rest of my face, I'm using the MicroSmooth from Sephora and the color 60D. And I'm just using this powder to dust away. To contour slash bronze, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso. For blush, I'm taking Burnt Pepper from MAC because I feel like she has a pinky, corally glow to her face. So a little bit of this will do, and I'm using a Morphe M500 brush to apply this blush. Just a little bit, like not a lot. You want to see it, but you don't want to see it. I'm taking a little bit of the concealer in 445 on my eyelids. I low-key did not bronze my nose. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm just taking this Rich Mahogany bronzer from Black Radiance, and I'm just going to put this in the crease. I don't know, it looks like everything is really simple. I do feel like she has something on her eyelids, but it might just be concealer. Jordyn is naturally like pretty. Like the girl has great skin, great brows, great under eyes without the makeup. So honestly, I feel like it's, of course, makeup, but her skin under it is what's making it pop even more. I'm just gonna take a little bit of setting powder on my eyelid to make sure this concealer doesn't crease too much. Putting on a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna tell you right now, my lashes aren't going to be like Jordyn's lashes at all, because I like what I like, and I like thick lashes, you know. So my lashes are going to be pretty thick. No natural lashes for me. Okay, so the lashes I'm wearing, I made these, well, I stacked these. So these are made up of the MAC 76 lashes and 2 pair of the Ardell 614 lashes. I wrote it on the back of this box. But yeah, these are the lashes I'm going to be wearing. If y'all didn't know, I love stacking lashes because I get what I want when I stack lashes. So I just be stacking lashes. So yeah, y'all see, they're not like Jordyn's. They're pretty thick. So I'm using Duo Glue in the clear tone because I don't like the dark tone one. I really be trying to work with the dark tone one. I don't know what it is about the dark tone Duo Glue, but that lash glue is annoying. While my lashes dry a little bit, I'm going to put a little bit of highlighter on, and I'm going to be using this Becca and Chrissy collab highlighter because this highlighter, it literally disappears. It's not like, whoa, she got highlighter on. It's like, oh my god, her skin is so clear, you know? And I'm tapping it on because I want it to melt into my skin, you know? Wow. and I'm literally just tapping it over the areas where that light is naturally hitting. Oh, I almost forgot about my lashes. This is totally not Jordyn at all, but moving back to these brows because I feel like I messed my brows up. I'm taking some 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. Okay, so I put my brow gel on and that made the world of difference because my brows are like, look at me, you know what I'm saying? So yes, brows are done, they're locked into place, and I went ahead and did my edges off camera because my battery ended up going dead, so I just laid my edges in the meantime because of course edges always have to be laid. I feel like I need to do a little bit more to my eyes because she has more of a prominent crease. So I'm taking the Desi and Katie Dose of Color palette and I'm using this color right here and taking this in my crease. Alright, so I'm taking this eyeshadow brush from Sigma and I'm gonna take this color and packing it on the lid. Okay, so for her lips, I was thinking she had like a lipstick on, but the more I looked at it, it looked like more of a gloss and it was like all over. She didn't have no lip liner on, nothing was ombre. It was just like a nice pink gloss situation. So I'm gonna be using D-Light from MAC, one of my faves, and put this all over. And then I'm just taking the Skin Chemist Lip Plumping Gloss all over. Alright, so to set the makeup, I'm using the Fresh Glow Water and just spraying my face. Okay, so this is basically the finished look. I'm gonna go put a turtleneck on and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys liked it. I don't want a huge debate in the comments. Let me just say this right now about the whole situation. I just, as a makeup artist, I love the way her makeup looked. It was smooth, it was seamless, it wasn't too much, everything was just on point. So I really hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next upload.